Let's talk about collaboration. I know we hear about it all the time. It's a frequently used term in academia that is often tied to success. Yet the meaning of what a good collaboration is has different connotations for different people. For me, it started early, before even I joined Ohio State. As I was working at NASA, at the Johnson Space Center, we were looking to build a habitat in Mars where reuse and recycling of consumables and life support, including air, water, and food, would need to be realized to have a successful mission. This meant that all of these different disciplines, including food science, environmental and mechanical engineering, nutritionists, etc., were all relying on each other and would need to work together so that the ultimate goal, people living on Mars, could be achieved. Lofty goals require collaborations to be successful. Today, I want to share with you some of the work I've had the honor of working with a diverse team and the critical things that I've learned about effective collaboration, one of which is sharing ideas and data. I'm currently involved in building a large collaborative team for a consortium grant that will tackle the global problem of packaging, a significant environmental pollutant, by proposing sustainable options. Our OSU teams, including engineers such as Kirk Kelling and Osvaldo Campanella that optimize material processing, to chemists such as David Naguib and Emmanuel Hatzakis that modify materials to obtain desired properties, and Justin Dials in architecture that has keen interest in design and usability of the final products, and Katrina Cornish, an expert in natural rubber and food waste utilizations, have been working together for some years now. The current effort will involve not only my collaborators in academia, but also people from industry, government, and trade and consumer associations with diverse expertise in chemistry, food science, engineering, design, policy, and consumer behavior. Only together will we be able to discover solutions in this space. But working together can be sort of scary in the beginning. It's hard to feel like you are giving away some of the things that you've been working very closely on. What if you don't get credit for this work? How do you learn to work with your competitors in traditional funding mechanisms? But unless we learn to really trust each other in the group, it would be impossible to freely share ideas so that we can innovate together. This consortium will need to overcome traditional thinking to have open, honest dialogue so that real solutions can be implemented at all levels. While they can bring challenges, collaborations are rarely static, and their evolution is what makes the process exciting. A good example of this is a group of collaborators I've had for some time. Dr. McGraw, an anthropologist, and I met at the OSU graduation. We were both the type of people to stay after the event to make conversation. He shared with me that he needed some help in characterizing a nut that was the main diet of these monkeys, sooty mangabeys, he was studying. This nut is very, very hard, and yet the mangabeys preferred them and even evolutionarily developed jaws that could break them. But why would they evolve to break such a difficult nut to crack? We thought maybe there's something in these nuts that is important for health. You see, these monkeys were also being studied for carrying the SIV virus, but not expressing it. We wrote a small grant together and brought in additional collaborators. First, a colleague in pharmacy. Then, to expand the potential impact of diet in the wild on HIV, Dr. Funderburg in the School of Rehabilitation Science joined the team. And to shed light on the gut microbiome, Dr. Hale in Vet Med brought in her expertise. Our group had often very goofy conversations, but the key was to share ideas and generate hypotheses. Through this teamwork, we expanded the reach of the original collaborations, so eventually we might unravel a potential way to help in the fight against HIV. And it all began with a conversation about monkeys in a nut. In my work, I have had to learn to listen, understand and appreciate all the unique needs and viewpoints of other disciplines, and know that their ideas are as valuable as my own, and in fact, will help move my own science forward. This is the ultimate reward of collaboration. Thank you.